We're here at the BP stand, and joining me now is David Dalton. He's the Regional President, Middle East. David, thanks so much for joining us. When we look at this year's conference, there's a big focus on gas. Tell me what BP is doing in the region for gas.
Well, gas, of course, is increasingly important in the region, and it's great that Adipec has a gas theme this year. For us in the region, Oman is our big gas centre. We have a huge project in Oman, which is really breaking ground in terms of bringing the unconventional technologies from the US to the Middle East to unlock a huge resource of gas for Oman. And those sort of technologies, if they're successful, which I'm confident there will be applicable elsewhere in the region as well.
Tell me what's going on here in the UAE. How busy is BP in the region?
Well, the UAE, of course, is the hub of the region, and here in Adipec this week is certainly the hub of the region. You know, it has been a real melting pot for ideas, a melting pot for the shakers and movers in the business, and we've really enjoyed being here. BP's Chief Executive, Bob Dudley, was in town, second time to Adipec. He was here last year, and he's had a great few days interacting with colleagues, interacting with government officials from across the region and beyond.
Now, of course, we've also been looking at enhanced oil recovery, looking at some of the really new, almost groundbreaking technologies that are out there, and BP very much at the forefront of that. Tell me a little bit about how the importance of technology is shifting what you do.
Well, of course, technology is always important, and here in Abu Dhabi, as the huge supergiant fields mature, technology becomes more and more important. Enhanced oil recovery is the future of Abu Dhabi. It's the future of Abu Dhabi that will extend the prosperity of the nation out for decades into the future. But this technology needs effort. It needs careful application, and it needs careful science. And our aspiration in BP is to help ADNOC be successful in that space, help ADNOC develop the technology for the long-term future of the nation.
Now, Adipec is the biggest gas and oil conference this year. It might be oil and gas next year, but it's a gas and oil conference this year in the region, and really getting up there, almost one of the top three now in the world. What are you talking to your customers about, and how important is it that they're coming here to Adipec, and important that you're here?
Well, it is amazing the way Adipec has been the focus of interest across the region and beyond. We are privileged to have our stand here in the centre, and it's really been a melting pot. It's been a crossroads between East and West. We've had ministers from all across the globe pass through our stand, talk, do business, interact with us, make friends, renew friendships. It's been a very successful few days of business interactions as well as personal interactions.
And you've got a very strategic position here. You can't miss the BP stand. So what are your customers talking about? What do they want to know? What are they asking for you? Probably apart from jobs. I'm hearing a lot of people are coming asking for jobs. But what are the non-job seekers looking at?
Well, of course, technology. Technology, the theme of technology, everyone wants to know what the new buzz is in technology. But actually capability is important as well. And the other big feature of Adipec that's been fantastic is the Young Adipec initiative. We had a group of 20 or 30 students on the stand from the Emirates, from Oman, from Azerbaijan. And what a buzz they brought to the stand with their questions, their interest in working in the industry for the long-term future. That's really exciting.
Just keeping you on that theme, we've talked to many of the young Adipec people and some of the young people who've been here, and one of the things they're all saying too is how they're excited to be able to come to the stands, talk to people like yourself, but also thinking maybe they'd like to see more of the companies. Do you think it might be a good idea that BP reach out more to the universities? I'm sure you're doing some of that, but is that on your radar to do more of?
Of course, that's essential for the future. We don't have a future without people. And the future pipeline of projects is dependent on a future pipeline of people. And those people come from all around the world. Universities here in the region, universities overseas. Here in Abu Dhabi, the Petroleum Institute is something that in BP we're very proud of, our association with it. The quality of the graduates are superb. And they really give me confidence in the long-term future of Abu Dhabi and ADNOC when you see that sort of talent coming into the industry.
Super, thanks so much. Good luck to you for the next few days.
Thank you.